Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Happy holidays to you all! My name is Python and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Survival from Python's World. Today, my friends, we are doing a tour of everything that has been done since Season 2 started on episode 101. This is the 5th world tour out of all of the world tours we've done in Python's World as a series so far. So yeah, I'm very, very excited, guys. If you guys are excited, please do be sure to drop a big fat thumbs up. But guys, in the meantime, we have some things to do. It has been a while since we have checked out the jungle campsite, but of course, since it was the first thing we built in this season, we are going to go ahead and have a look at it before checking out the winter town, of course, in the North Pole snow area. So, guys, welcome. Before we get into anything, I just want to go ahead and say that A, sadly, the map downloads cannot be done in Pocket Edition because A, I don't know how to, and B, I just don't know that the snapshot/versions would work with it. B, talking of versions, this is 18W50A, so we are on a snapshot, so if you guys try to load this in 1.13, you are almost certainly going to be losing out on a ton of features. And of course, C, just head down to the description. That is where the download is. So guys, without further ado, let's get on with the tour. So ladies and gentlemen, check it out. We have ourselves the episode 1, or episode 101 tent. This is the very first tent we made just out in the open, and then slowly but surely we started to expand outwards into various other areas. Now, as you can see, it's a pretty simple design. We've got jungle woods going on. We've got some brown wool going on. We're utilizing the brand new lanterns from 1.14, and of course, you know, it's just a nice, quaint little area. Got ourselves a parrot here because it's a jungle. You can't not have a freaking parrot, man. Like, what do you think I am, mad? Jeez, man. But yeah, got some furnaces, got some storage. There's like storage literally everywhere. I've got storage coming out of the wazoo. You'll see that later on in the Winter Town project, the North Pole, as I dubbed it, or as you guys dubbed it, actually. So yeah. Anyways, guys, we continue on, and I believe that this might have been the next thing we built, which is just very basically a farm. It is a variety farm. It's even got some animals. I can't even talk. We've got some animals in here, my friends. Brown sheep, because, of course, they were providing the brown wool. And, of course, just a whole bunch of cropland, you know, potatoes, carrots, wheat, sugar canes as well. And, again, utilizing the brand new lanterns as well. And it's just a quaint little area, isn't it, my friends? You can use really low-end materials and still make things look good. We've also got some cocoa beans, because, again, it's the jungle. You can't not. So, yeah. Got ourselves a little cooking spit here, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. And we're using a magma block as the thing that's, in air quote, heating the cauldron down here. Now, obviously, that isn't the case, but, you know, just imagine it is. So, yeah. We continue around. We got ourselves a panda tent. Check it out, guys. We got a panda tent. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen these folks. It really, really has. But, yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, it's 1.14. We can't not go ahead and get pandas, huh? How many have we got in here now? We've got 5 of them? There's an entire family in here. How insane is that? Wow. Okay, well, anyways, guys, let's continue on. We have ourselves a little enchanting tent here. Pretty standard design, really. It kind of looks more like a teepee tent almost. But, yeah, you go inside it. You've got yourself a level 30 standard enchant area, which is very, very nice. I mean, it kind of goes the same with all of the settlements that I build in my worlds, really. I always tend to have some sort of enchanting house, hut, build, something or other, which will allow me to do enchanting, because enchanting is like one of the quintessential parts of Minecraft, isn't it? Especially if you want to get Instamine. Oh, I love Instamine. But guys, check it out. We're going to continue round, and yeah, we've got ourselves another tent here. I think this might be the biggest of the tents, and for good reason. Check it out. Got some cows, and, well, I say some cows. How is there only one left? I could have sworn I left this place and there was like loads of cows in here. Did they all die or something? Or did we have some baby cows that grew up and suffocated inside of the wool? Because these guys are more than a block tall. Well, I guess that's very much possible, but, yeah, that kind of sucks. Alright, well, little thing to put on the old to-do list. Get some more cows for the jungle campsite. And yes, I should go and talk about the future. After this episode, after Christmas is over, we will be returning here to the jungle campsite to recommence work. I mean, we're going to be going ahead and making a fully fledged town out of this entire place. It's more like a hamlet, a little village, if you will, so far. There's not really too much going on, but I intend on coming back here full time and getting some awesome stuff done. So guys, check it out. Over this way, we have our very first treehouse, and as you can see, it's pretty, I don't know, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, we've got like a nice variety of materials going on. Once again, utilizing lanterns. The actual house itself is sort of underneath the canopy there, which I thought looked really, really cool. And this is one of the few builds that I actually already created in a creative test world, because tree houses are not my forte. They are really not my forte. I don't really do tree houses a whole bunch, so yeah, hopefully this looks pretty good to you guys. I mean, obviously, as we go along, we should hopefully be able to hone in our skills and make some really good-looking tree houses. But anyways, we come in here, got ourselves a bed, got ourselves a little water area, because somewhere, yes, there is a brewing stand up here. So, yeah, it just kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Got ourselves a grindstone here, which, again, brand new to 1.14. You can repair and disenchant or remove enchantments from your various tools. So I could go ahead and take that off and get some XP from it. But, of course, we're not going to go ahead and do that, because I rather like Sharpness 3. Anything that gives me more damage is welcome in my eyes. Wait, can we jump this? Oh! Whoa! I thought those vines were about to mess me up there. Well, they kind of did, but we still landed in the water. So for those of you guys unaware, I am playing in UHC mode, which, I mean, the hardcore part isn't really hardcore. You know, we can still respawn and die and all that kind of stuff. But the fact of the matter is we can't regenerate health in the natural fashion, in that if we had full hunger, rather like this, then we still won't regenerate health. So that's kind of the ultra hardcore aspect of it. It's kind of like old days Minecraft, really, where you just had to eat to just regen your health instantly. But in my case, I have to like drink potions to regenerate instantly, or drink potions of regeneration, whatever it may be. But anyways, guys, I think I should go ahead and say as well that I'm actually going to provide 2 versions of this map download. I'm going to provide one version in UHC mode, which is the mode I'm playing in, where you can't regenerate health naturally. But also, for those of you guys who just want to play the game as is, I will, of course, go ahead and also provide a version of the map download, which is not in UHC mode, so it is just a completely normal survival world, just for those of you guys wondering, because I know that some of you guys don't like playing in UHC mode. You know, you guys like to just play to have fun, and that's totally fine, which is exactly why I'm saying I'm providing 2 versions. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. Both versions are in the description, of course. But anyways, let's continue on with the tour. We have ourselves a very large bridge here. This is my largest build to date, like singular build anyway. And as you can see, again, using old ye olde materials, and it really does fit with the surroundings really quite well, actually. As you can see, plenty of greenery, plenty of lanterns. It just fits in. It fits in super, super well. But anyways, guys, we've got one more thing to show you over here, which is the nether area going into another portal. And then that is it for this particular area before I take you over to the winter settlement. So, yeah, here we go, my friends. I mean, it's not finished just yet. As you can see, it's just sort of like suddenly nether. Yeah, I mean, I need to go and make, like, a proper entrance to this thing. But as you can see, my friends, this is my nether cave. I tried to make it look as nethery as possible with a bunch of nether materials. Glowstone, magma blocks, lava fire, you know, nether brick, all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, we have ourselves the nether portal itself. Now, the good news is, guys, the good news is I have actually made an easy way to get between the 2 portals from this portal here in the jungle campsite all the way over to the North Pole Winter Town. So yeah, you guys will see that in just a moment here. I'm gonna take you guys for like the guided tour. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from this portal and we're going to head all the way down here into the Nether Fortress. I'm doing this simply for the fact that I know a lot of you guys won't know how to do this, like go between the 2 settlements. I mean, I think I've only ever shown how to do it like in the overworld. So yeah, oh gosh. Okay, so, oh wait, we actually need to go that way as well. Well, that sucks. All right, well, we're doing this. All right, there we go, here we go. Kill him. Kill him. Get wrecked. There we go. So, yeah, we need to follow this way all the way round until we get to here. There was a little torch here with a little opening. We head through here. I must admit, it's a bit of a convoluted way of getting to the Wintertown Nether portal, but honestly, it's worth it if you guys don't want to, like, go through the overworld. I mean, the overworld is arguably safer. In fact, it probably is. But this is probably quicker as well. So, yeah, anyways, we're going to continue through here. Might as well put down some torches because why not? And basically, guys, it is literally just a case of follow the torches until you get to your destination. So, we're going all the way up here. There's a little cave over here. Go all the way through. And like I say, just follow the torches, my friends. We'll wind up at the correct location in no time. in that, if we come down here, guys, you can check it out. Look at this. So this is one of the things I did in Season 2 after I generated the Wintertown Nether portal, is I went ahead and put down these wood pillars around the place so we know where we are. However, what I have done since then is I've put torches on top of the little pyres that lead all the way back to the winter nether portal. So if we were to just get up here, as you can see, there's another pole over here, and all we're going to do is again follow these poles all the way back. I mean, like I say, it's a very convoluted way of doing this, but eventually I would like to complete some sort of challenge that will allow me to use F3 again, so I can, you know, continue work on a nether hub of some description. I mean, we've already got a nether tunnel system for our Season 1 part of the world, but it'll be nice to try and connect both season parts of the world back together, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. Anyways, continuing to follow this along, this is the final one, because check it out, guys. There is the nether portal that is going to be going to the Wintertown. So, here we go, my friends. Nice and simple. Like I say, a bit convoluted, but it's okay. We found our way pretty easily, and hopefully you guys can as well, just by following this video. So, here we go. Going into the Wintertown, the North Pole. Oh, and guys, in the last episode, we completely finished the North Pole Wintertown. It is like among the only major projects I've actually completed in this world. I think the last one I actually completed might have been Flora Valley from Season 1. But here we go, my friends. We are now in the North Pole, Wintertown, and I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually begin by sleeping. Oh, gosh. I think one of my snow golems that I made in the last episode died. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of snowballs. Oh dear. That's not very good, is it? But guys, we're going to go to sleep, and I think what we're going to do is just sort of go around this place in a clockwise direction, just so you guys can see what's going on. Most of the builds in this settlement don't really have a... I don't know, they don't really have a functionality to them. They're just there to look nice and to populate this area. So yeah, like I say, clockwise direction. So we're going in this direction. So yeah, that is our sort of first ever house that we made. And you guys can see, again, it's a fairly big one actually. Got a nice little cozy living room here with a fireplace over there. I mean, you can't not have a fireplace, right guys? Another enchant area because, like I say, enchanting is one of my favorite things to do. And we've got some various other things, a grindstone hidden back there. You'll notice that I've got storage and, you know, utilities hidden pretty much everywhere. Like, we've got ourselves like a little living area up here as well with a bed. So, that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's continue on. We're going to have a bit of a look around. And basically, you're going to notice a few things in abundance around here. A, trees. B, leaves. 3, we have ourselves a whole bunch of double fern bush things. And fourthly, we have all of these brand new 1.14 berry bushes, which, yes, they do hurt you. But also, they're a very good alternate food source, you know, if you're having a little bit of trouble. But here we go, my friends. We're continuing round. We have ourselves a little church here. Made this very, very recently. With a bell. I mean, we can't not have a bell, right? I mean, it is a church at the end of the day. It just kind of makes sense. So, yeah. And another thing you're going to notice in abundance is these. We have 3 polar bear huts in this settlement. Because I just kind of figured it makes sense, right? We got a snow settlement, snow biomes all over the place. Why not have polar bears? It just makes sense, you know. It just makes sense. It does. So anyways, guys, let's continue around. Got ourselves a little farm hut here, or animal farm hut here. It's actually a 2-tiered one. We can go all the way upstairs, and you'll notice we've got some sheep up here, and chickens as well. And what I've also done, which I thought was pretty clever anyway, is I decided to put some barrels underneath. And what these are going to do is these are going to contain the produce from these guys, and also their breeding material. So, for example, we might have a barrel that will contain wheat, and then the other one will contain the produce, so the meat and the, you know, the, whatever it is, wool, I guess. So, yeah. And it'll be the same with everybody down here as well, you know. 1 barrel for the breeding material, 1 barrel for the produce. So, yeah, pretty simple stuffs. Nice and easy. And I should say, one of the things I really wanted to do with this place is make it fully self-sufficient. So you guys could just live here and do whatever you want. You could actually live here. You can live off of everything we've got going on here. We've got a crop farm hut coming up soon. But in the meantime, let's check out this build here, which is a mine. It's a mine. Now, as you can see, brand new 1.14 blast furnaces. For those of you guys who don't know what these do, they smelt ores quicker. And yes, it is vanilla. It is a 1.14 snapshot. So, yeah. And of course, we've got ourselves a staircase going down to the mine itself. So, you know, pretty simple build. Pretty, I don't know. It feels kind of nice, actually, with the carpets in here. Looking pretty good. Okay, so I think what we're going to do with all of these sort of more generic houses is we're just going to sort of whiz by them because I don't want this video to be too long. I don't want to be taking up too much of your time at Christmas. But we've got ourselves one of the generic houses here. We've got some generic utility stuffs. A smoker, which allows the quicker smelting of food. We've got some more barrels and beds and anvils and utility stuffs in general. So let's continue on. We head around the pathway. Oh, there's a skeleton there. I'm a little bit... Please don't hurt me. But here we go, my friends. Got another house here. Pretty standard stuffs, really. It's actually a 2-story house with a double bed. We could have 2 people living here if we really, really wanted to. So, you know, pretty nice, I'd say. Another generic house. I mean, like I say, my friends, this is kind of like my first ever venture into building things just for the sake of building them. Normally, what I do is I would come up with a reason to build a build first before going ahead and doing it. It's not often that I would just build something for the sake of just building it, you know, just for how it looks, I guess. Normally, I'd give it functionality, so I don't know. I feel like this was a pretty good idea, just giving it a go, I guess. But anyways, let's continue on. Here are a couple more polar bears in a slightly larger pen. Fun fact, when I got these 2 in here, they were little cubs. They were little cubs, and now they're fully adult. So, yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Very, very nice. Now, as you can see, this big ice wall here, it's kind of like the big wall in Game of Thrones. Nobody can get past it. I can get out, but no mobs can get in. So, yeah, it's basically super secure and everything is all good. Now, here's the crop farm I was mentioning earlier, my friends. We can go inside it. And as you can see, we've got ourselves a bunch of stuff going on here. You know, the quintessential ones anyway. We've got the potatoes, the wheat, the carrots, you know, all that kind of stuff. And we've got, again, utility stuff spread all over the place. Crafting table and smoker. And then we head upstairs and we've got ourselves some melons and sugarcane. And also some barrels to store all of the produce. So, you know, we've got sugar canes and melons in there. We've got all of the produce from downstairs and there, and we've got the wheat and the wheat seeds in here. Now, the reason why we have melons is because, once again, we're playing in UHC mode, and melons make glistering melons, and glistering melons allow you to make instant health potions, which, as I mentioned before, is how I have been regenerating my health. So, yeah, a very, very worthwhile build, this one, in my opinion. So, anyways, guys, let's continue on. We're getting close to the end here. We've got ourselves another generic house here. This one's slightly taller than the rest of them and has quite a lot of cool features to it, actually. We've got some nice little workstation areas down the bottom here. We can come all the way to the back here. There's a nice little flower pot with a crafting table. And then we can head upstairs to a mini storage area, and then my little bedroom area. And of course, you can just look out upon the world as well if you really wanted to, because we've got the fences here. And I don't know, man. I really, really like this build. I think this build is actually one of the better ones, because I feel like I've utilized the space really well without having it be too crowded, I guess. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'll tell you what, in the comments area below, I'd be legitimately interested in knowing which of these builds in the entire, you know, Season 2 part of the world so far, I'd be very interested in knowing what your favorite build has been that I've shown today. I mean, please do let me know. I would be actually very interested because, yeah, from there, I might be able to figure out, you know, some cool builds that fit that style in future, you know? So anyways, the final polar bear hut right here, always looking good. And we continue around here, and we got ourselves this is more of a utility house. I mean, there's plenty of stuffs going on. This sadly doesn't have a function just yet. I believe this is a fletching table, which is gotten from a village. I don't even know if there is a crafting recipe for this yet. There might be in Bedrock. I've got absolutely no idea. But as you can see, we've got blast furnaces, barrels, storage, grindstones, smokers, even a loom here. I love the loom. One of the greatest additions to Minecraft in a long time, I'd say. It allows the easy creation of banners. You don't have to remember how to make certain banners anymore. It's super easy. And of course, we've got the other mine down here with the nether portal, which we saw earlier, of course. And guys, that just leaves a couple more builds, and that is just about it. We've got this house over here, which is quite simply a storage house. We've got all sorts of storage going on here. You know, lots and lots of things going on. We can even put the netherrack in there if we really want to, you know. And then we go upstairs. We've got ourselves a valuable storage area, amongst other things. You know, like tools and armor and generic stuff, like travel stuff. Here's all of the valuable stuffs going on. Diamonds, emeralds, redstone, all kinds of stuff, guys. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff going on. And I think that just leaves one build, guys, which is this one up here. I didn't really... I mean, this is just like a barrel hut, really. Although I decided for whatever reason to put note blocks in here because they have quite a nice texture in my opinion. So yeah, this could be dubbed another storage hut, but like a different kind of storage. Maybe we could store things in bulk in here, so things like cobblestone or things that you tend to get in a very, very large quantity, right? This could be a cool storage hut for that. But yeah, for now, everything is quite literally empty. So yeah, like I say, all storage is good storage, so we've essentially future-proofed ourselves if we wind up coming back to this project next Christmas or next December. So yeah, and of course, guys, how can I forget? We've got the big bad boy itself, again done in the last episode, the Christmas tree, guys. I mean, come on, it's Christmas. You gotta have a Christmas tree. I decided to color code it with red and yellow because, I don't know, to me anyway, I feel like color coding your Christmas tree or having like a certain style or color scheme to it actually makes it look really, really cool. So yeah, that's kind of why I did this. It's probably not the greatest looking Christmas tree in the entire world, but honestly, it's as good as I could do with the resources that I had. So yeah, and I decided to put red and yellow terracotta as the presents underneath as well. So yeah. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the entire tour of everything done in this world since Season 2 started, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, we have ourselves the comment question of the video coming from Stalker Bleach, who says, almost Christmas, and Python made sure to have videos pre-recorded for us. Thanks, man. Well, at the time of this video going out, it is Christmas. So, guys, obviously, I think it goes without saying, I hope you guys have had a fantastic Christmas or whatever it is you may be celebrating, or even if you're not celebrating anything at all, I hope you guys have had a wonderful time doing whatever it is you do at Christmas or during the holidays or whatever it is you do, because I'm having a great time. I really, really am. I decided to spend my Christmas with my family this year, and honestly, I think it goes without saying it's worth it. It is well worth making the effort to see your parents or whoever may be in your life for Christmas or whatever other time. It's always nice having some quality family time, no matter what the occasion. So, yeah. And of course, pre-recording. Yeah, I mean, you know, we've had episode 24 go out, and we've got this episode going out as well. But honestly, that is just about it for pre-recording. This is all I'm pre-recording. There's nothing else to come until I get back on the 27th of December. So there will be a couple of days or so without any content, but hopefully you guys are okay with that. Hopefully you guys could, like, occupy yourselves with the things you gotten for Christmas or something in the meantime. Or maybe you can use the time to catch up on the videos. But, guys, that is going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you guys have enjoyed today's episode, please do be sure to drop me a big fat thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, ding that bell if you guys don't want to miss out on future content. And like I say, next episode onwards, we're back at the jungle campsite to begin work on that project again. But guys, have a fantastic rest of your year, and I will see you guys in the next episode.